Hey guys, Alex from Motorcycles Vancouver, and we're here with CycleBC.
Motorcycles Vancouver.
Which is my favorite place to rent motorcycles in Vancouver.
It's one of the only places as well.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Tell me, what do you guys do? Where can we find you?
So we've been in business for 23 years. We have a fleet of 40 motorcycles.
Getting bigger all the time.
Always. We actually added a bunch of new bikes to our fleet this year. We've had a couple GSs like the BMW that I'm leaning on now for a few years, and we actually are adding a KTM to the fleet, the brand 1190.
Sweet.
Yep, brand new Suzuki V-Strom 1000 is going to be in the fleet this year, and we're actually for the first time this year pushing an off-road rental with a Suzuki DRZ 400. So.
Yes, I heard. I'm an off-road guy myself. I know you guys watch and see a lot of the dual sport videos.
Right.
And we've rented some bikes here in the past, and we haven't done any dual sporting with it. But now knowing that we're going to be able to ahead of time, so that's going to be covered through the insurance, or how's that going to work?
So it's basically, we're specifically trying out off-road rentals because it's a really difficult thing for us to rent a lot of our bikes off-road. They get, last thing you want to do is give someone a Yamaha FJR and say, see you later.
Yeah, go get lost in the woods, break your leg.
All of a sudden he calls us from halfway up the Hurley and we have to helicopter pick him up, right?
Right.
But that being said, it's something that a lot of our customers want to do. So this bike will be purpose-built for it. It's going to have the right tires to go off-road, and we're going to actually try this year.
You're going to put the full slider kit on there then, so people can break it up, bark busters, the whole thing?
Yeah, we don't want people to drop it and then have it broken. We want to drop it, then if they do drop it, and then not worry about it.
Right. How cool is that? So probably one of the only guys here in BC that are going to be renting a off-road specific motorcycle as well.
This is true. Yeah.
So now I know you guys mostly started with the scooters originally. That was what was the backbone of the business.
Absolutely.
So you see the little. I guess you're using probably the Honda Jazzes, or what are you using now?
We got the Honda Jazzes. We're actually also using a couple of Yamaha Vinos, and we've got two-seater Yamaha BWSs.
The Vinos are the new ones, I'm guessing.
That's correct.
Yeah.
One of the great things about the scooters is that you probably have a friend who might not have a motorcycle license, and they're curious about what you do.
Right.
So what you do, you pick up a scooter, they ride 49cc, all they need to do is a standard driver's license, and then all of a sudden they're riding with you for the day.
16 plus with the driver's license. And I tell you, that 50cc scooter, take it down to Stanley Park, ride downtown, go down to Granville Island.
Insider secret, great ride on a scooter, Iona Beach.
Iona Beach.
Did you know Iona Beach?
That's one of my favorite rides.
Right.
We constantly go out to the beach there.
I shouldn't have given it away.
I know, and also it's a really cool spot to get photos of you with your motorcycle and airplanes, all landing.
Absolutely. It gives you that baller kind of like, look at me, I got a personal jet and a motorcycle.
So you can rent the 1200.
That's right.
You can Instagram yourself and no one will know. You check out my new motorcycle, This is my new bike, guys. Make all your ex-girlfriends jealous.
I believe the saying is, when in doubt, style it out.
That's good. So CycleBC, you guys are down on 6th in Quebec?
Yep, we're in the alleyway off of Quebec between 5th and 6th. We also have a location on Humboldt down in downtown Victoria.
I've got one in Victoria now as well. We're familiar. So the easiest way to find you guys is probably off of Quebec Street.
The easiest way to find us
is, I guess, online.
Is the internet.
Right.
You heard of the internet?
I'm very familiar myself.
Interesting.
Most of these people out here are going to be familiar as well.
Internet professionals?
I call you, most of you guys would be professionals.
Oh, I see.
So it's at cyclebc.ca.
Absolutely.
Okay. And we hear that there might be a little mini series coming up in the making too.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get some viral content, some YouTube content going for everybody.
I mean, one of the most important things for us coming up this year is to really help people experience the excitement of exploring BC on two wheels. And we don't want people to just think of us as a way to rent a motorcycle or scooter. Yes, that's what we do. But what we really want is people to think about us as a way to go somewhere, a way to go do something, right?
An experience destination.
Absolutely.
You start the adventure at Cycle
BC.
And then move from there.
Yeah.
So let's talk your 3 favorite rides with 3 different bikes.
Okay.
So we know Iona is your favorite for the scooters.
Favorite scooter ride would probably be Iona Beach, correct.
Okay. So what's 2 of your other favorites with 2 other bikes?
Duffy Lake Road with my KTM.
Great ride.
Right.
It's certainly a longer ride.
Yes.
So you be prepared for about 8 hours.
Yep, absolutely.
But it's a great ride. Certainly beautiful.
Caslow, New Denver with a Yamaha FJR.
Oh, hey. That'd be a lot of fun too.
That road is just gentle, coddling corner after corner after
nice
corner.
Banks. Keep it, get up
all
in
the
5th
way.
gear and just hold her open.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. And you said KTM. Is that what you're riding these days?
I've been on a KTM 990 for a few years now.
Beautiful bike.
I will. You want to know my least favorite road?
Kingsway. Patagonia. And why is that?
Ruta 40 in Patagonia. That is a nightmare.
Just washout or potholes or...
So you know what gravel is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Ruta 40, Patagonia, they grade it with pea gravel. So that's like rocks that are basically this size.
So everything just sliding around.
And what happens is as the trucks go down, they start with these like waves. And the waves get up to about 8 inches or so, 10 inches. And all of a sudden they start steering across the road and you're doing about 80 kilometers an hour. You got to cross that with a fully loaded KTM or something like that. And you're like, oh, I gotta go. And then all of a sudden, speed wobble.
Right.
Every time, for like 700 kilometers straight.
And you can't get around those guys because the way they drive in the corners is a death trap.
Exactly. So, I'd much rather the comfort of the Duffy Lake Road.
We just did on the South America, we just did the Ancient Valley up to Machu Picchu on the bike. Amazing. Great ride. But again, you end up with parts of the roads that are entirely washed out.
Yep. Any good footage from your from that?
It's all going up in the channel now.
Amazing.
Yeah, so
can't
we'll
wait to see that video
footage.
footage.
Peru and Ecuador coming up. Yeah, we just released some stuff last week.
All right. Well, I'll make sure to watch that.
So guys, if you need some bike rentals while you're visiting BC, if you're coming down to visit, give these guys an email or a call ahead of time. They'll get a bike set up so when you land or when you get here with the missus, your whole adventure is ready to go.
Absolutely. Try before you buy. Got friends from out of town. Sometimes you just want to own the dream garage. Talk to us. We'll sort you out.
Take the girls out for a ride or teach your friends to ride for a little afternoon.
Yeah, girls take your guys out for a ride. Show them what's what.
That's right. So thanks for your chat.
Pleasure.
And we'll be seeing more of you guys online soon.
Indeed. Signing off.
Indeed. So we'll check you guys out on YouTube when that happens. Thanks, CycleBC.
Pleasure.
Cheers. Thanks for watching our video, guys. I really do like Dual Sport BC. Click on the rest of the videos to see more great stuff. Make sure to subscribe.